ladies and gentlemen. I've been down here before for the Adventure channel, and I'm down here for the Cowpote podcast doing some videos, which will be up later on while I'm in St. Martin, and we do the Question for Christ cigar or whatever else. So we're the wildlife area down the Minnesota's over here. It's a really cool area. I've been down here with my wife and my dogs, and it's a really cool place. It's the 12th day of April, 2025. It's a beautiful day to be alive, I always say. And I saw 2 videos today, and one was Tampa J, and he is attempting to go full-time on YouTube. I hope it works out for the guy. I really, really do. He's wants to be a carbon copy of the Daily Woohoo's in South Korea, having a good time. He doesn't do any e-bagging anymore. Carpetbagger always asks for money. The Huss does. Her friend does. I don't know if he does PayPal or not, but to go full-time on YouTube, I get it. I'm a point-and-shoot kind of guy. On the Cowpote Adventure, something comes out every day. They don't get a lot of views because when I first was on YouTube, they pushed out, but now it's about live streaming, giving people money. They always want me to go live streaming. If I do live stream, no one gives me anything. I paid for this camera. When the company got consumed, I had $1,700 of money I'd earned for coming in all the time, and she took $1,000 of it for travel, and I took the rest to buy this camera and whatever else. I've got a GoPro 10 and everything else. But we're on the Bluff Trail. Elon Musk is a hero. Go Dodge. Okay. So, I mean, Tampa J would be a fun guy to, if he's ever in town with Chris, the girl, who seems like a nice lady. He's been engaged to her and whatever, and she works from home, and he quit his job. If I knew him good enough, because Rugburn, my uncle, just hired somebody, you literally work from home. Occasionally, you got to go out and do dog and pony show, which I've done. I don't know what he is experienced, but I guess his girlfriend, his fiance, excuse me, it works from home, okay? And he wants to go full-time on YouTube. Carpetbagger, his butt buddy, who they've done stuff, they go to Disney all the time, and he wants to travel, and I saw the video today, and I wish him well. You plan, God laughs. He quit his job. You know, I hope he's got insurance. But to go full-time on YouTube, to make money, you're gonna have to get money from people, which the likes, the share, the comments down below, I get it. Like I said, the Huss is always asking for money and bitching she wants to go viral, right? She wants to be famous. And her friend, Wandering Gypsy, convinced her to have things down below because you're like a bartender. Hey, I make tips at my job, right? Okay. I sell stuff on eBay and Facebook, and I've got my PayPal, which is strictly for business. Okay. I've got some. I sell stuff, and I could work from home from my uncle if I wanted tomorrow. And could I go full time? No, I'm a married man. Look at Carpetbagger. He lost his first wife. Why? Because he was constantly running around. And I mean, I've been doing a lot of stuff the last 2 years for the channel. Every day something comes out, 12-minute videos. I do some live streaming, and I'm going to go to the Twin City Auto Show before I go to St. Martin, probably next Thursday, and do a bunch of videos for this camera, point and shoot, and show stuff, and put it up. I don't have time or the energy to edit. I've traveled extensively throughout, and I get what he wants to do. But to go full-time, he's going to be at the mercy of people giving him money. And his hero, Daily Woo, used to get money from people. And when people give you money, they expect it. Just like they want the membership stuff. I know Locale does this stuff. I don't have memberships. They keep wanting me to, because YouTube wants that percentage. If, let's say, I wanted to give Tampa J money, or the Huss, I would envelope it to them, and they get the whole $100, whatever it is, 75 cents to mail some money. He gets the whole thing, right? I'm not gonna enrich YouTube on behalf of Tampa J or anybody else. But I wish him all the luck in the world. It's just, you better have a plan, because I always say, you plan, God laughs. And trying to make it on YouTube is not easy. This used to, when the water was up big time. down here. But he's wants to follow in his hero's position, the Daily Woo. Hopefully he's not like Carpetbagger, does these long 50-minute videos. But I saw that today, and he's taking a big jump. I guess his girlfriend, his fiance, works from home. Hey guys, how you doing? Good, how are you? Good. Nice day for a walk, huh? Hello. Hello. How's it going? Good. How are you? Good. There's a lot of stuff down here you can look for birds and everything else, but I hope Tampa J works for you. I really do. You know, he'd be fun to, if he came into town, he'd be fun. He seems a little more easier to talk to than, I've seen Carpetbagger at the state fair that one year someone stole his GoPro. And one has this is a DJI 4 I have. I have the 2. Nobody wants the 3, whatever else. It's about the content that you have. You don't want to do repeats on it. And I hope it does. You better have the money and the gur. Just like if you want to be an RVer. You've been doing it since you're in your 30s, so when you retire, you have the money and the goods, and you can travel around the country and do what you got to do. We go on vacation here in St. Martin coming up. It's already paid for already. We've saved for it. We have no bills when we get back. And you know, it'd be gas to drive around the country and do YouTube. But the old days to make money on YouTube unless someone's giving you money, because then you owe people, hey, I'm a member. Where's my membership live? Where's this? Where's that? Because you got to constantly do that for people. So that's the biggest problem there. But anyways, so then the second one I saw today was the King's famous nemesis, Nomadic Fanatic. You still doing it, huh?
Yep, we're heading out.
All right, have a good afternoon. All right, young man, keep it going.
Yeah.
Good to see you out here. Guy older gentleman in his 80s, and he's got these ski things. Him and his wife, I met him on the way up here. But the Nomadic Fanatic is doing his bus rebuild. I think it's great that he's doing it. It got recommended before the Sarasota thing, and I watched it. A friend of mine bought a bus, identical to this one, a pusher. He took the engine out, the transmission, everything out, and he built it from the inside out, meaning he gutted it. It's like if you buy a house tomorrow, okay? You take everything apart, and my buddy did that, he piped all his wire in that bus, okay? He can sleep like 10, okay? Put the bathroom on the outside, not on the inside, so he can use the bathroom. He runs electricity to it. I talked to my friend of mine built houses, and he piped all his wire, okay? And I said in the last video, he never had a fire in a house that he built because it was piped. Only one was a lightning strike, okay? So he was putting in these, what the hell are they called today? I had my mind. I can't remember what it's called. But he put these things in, he's having a problem with them. He was whining about it at the end of the video that he wants to, put it in storage. If doing a bus was easy, everybody would do it. He should have had all that stuff done, piped all his stuff, and now he's got the video game. And I get it. I get that he's doing it. I think it's great. But it should have been gutted out. All his wire should have been piped, okay, before he did it, and all that stuff. And then more stuff he puts in it, the heavier it's going to get, okay? I just think he's just doing it backwards. It's like you build a house and then you put your pipe in. No, you put everything in and then you put the drywall up. All that stuff, the mini split, that's the mini split. Okay, that's what he's putting in. He's having problems. He was all whining about it, how much things cost. I get it. He makes money on YouTube. I'm happy for the guy. He's allegedly an RVer, but going on cruises in Disney is not an RVer. RVers go places, and I think even the King, the brown shirts, blind views. He said something before. I agree. It's all about drama. Oh my God, the look on their face. But to me, an RVer, which he allegedly is, I sent him an email. That Wonder House he put up on her Facebook. It was an old. It's called Cadillac Ranch. It was an old swingers club. I sent it to him. Be a great place for him to buy, but he's got too much stuff, and I get it, but I think they took on that bus build without thinking. I look at blueprints when I do fabricating with my uncle. He'll get two different vehicles, front and rear, we put them together, and we gut the truck, well, he does, then I put it all together, and my nephew runs electrical. And if I was to buy an RV tomorrow, sometimes you can buy them if they get, that's why you see a lot of RVs starting fire up above, because all the wire isn't piped, and it starts on fire because they overdo the circuits. The more stuff he's going to run in that bus, he's going to have a fire. That's why you have to have separate circuits for everything. All the crap he had, which is fine. It's a video game. I'm all for it. He can spend his money, but let's spend it correctly. You know, you plan, God laughs. Like it's just what Tampa J talked about. You're going to build a house, got to make sure it's going to be for safety, especially the bus. The bus is made to haul people around. You can live in the bus, and I get the build. You want to do all that stuff. But that stuff should have been in there first. All that stuff, the wire, all piped. EMT in there, all that stuff. And had it so everything is, the weight is distributed correctly. Because the heavier that thing gets, and he gets pulled over someday, and then having the cats in there, just, I like cats. Boss with a Cos kitty does not travel well. Dogs do, cats don't. God bless him, blossom, that's fine. You want to date a woman that shows her body to people, that's your business. But I think poor choices are being made on that bus. I can see him someday just getting rid of it. Just like the land, Tater Land, I think he short sold it and got the hell out because it was biting off more than he needed, and he needed money. And that's fine. People love to give money to people on YouTube. I've told that in my podcast. I'll help out the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts when they're selling cookies, okay? But a lot of people walk this place all the time. But he was pissing and moaning today. Nice day for a walk for once, huh? About time. Enjoy.
Keep going. And they just ran.
But there's a lot of people that walk this trail. Great place down here. The Minnesota's over here. See, the old Cedar Bridge is over here. I've walked here many times. In the wintertime, the water was way up to here a couple years ago. I did a video on that. But I hope it works out for him. But I think he's doing it in reverse. Again, you do all your pipe, all your electrical, you lay it out, then you put the wall up. You have a plan before all of a sudden you start changing. His buddy is, then once put in storage, why bother? You know, like I've always wanted to have a Lamborghini. I'm going to drive the damn thing, right? How many people you see on these car shows say I'm a wealthy man, I buy this truck for 120 grand so I can, but I never drive it. But anyways, I wish Tampa J the best in the world. It works for you. There are jobs online you can get and work on the road so you can supplement your income. You can be a computer guy, whatever you can do, whatever. There's plenty of them on there, legitimate ones from home that he can do. So he can still work and travel and maybe get insurance, because you don't want to have a medical problem. And once you start asking for money, people are going to expect more from you, okay? Just like if I'm at a dog track and I charge $1 per thing, you know, people are going to expect to win. If I give it to them for free and then they have coupons down below, I get a kickback, then that's fine. But when they expect, when you have these memberships, where is my payment on here, okay? But I just think the Fanatic Tater made some poor choices. You got your choices in life. Anyways, guys, from the outskirts, down by the old Minnesota, down here, the Cedar area down here, it's absolutely gorgeous, right by the airport. I bring clients down here all the time, drop them off while they wait for their flights. So anyways, guys, beautiful day to be alive, all right? As they say, man, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky, and that means you, Blossom. See y'all later, man. This is Blind Views, and that's the way I hear it, because I'm allegedly blind, man.